Okay, so hey everyone, welcome back to another stream after a long time. So yeah, it would be a very interesting stream for today. And before diving into the gold and Bitcoin, let me just quickly post in our Telegram group that we are live. Just give me some moment. All right, so let's begin. So right now I'm looking into the gold chart, and this is the trade that's playing out. So we have already posted this trade in our Telegram group. So this is we are taking long for gold. So let me just quickly show you why did we took this trade, right? All right. So let's go in our 15 minutes, and yeah, we know that gold was making higher highs, right? Broke this structure again, new price action. When price gave us a new high, price actually broke this previous high. So we know for the moment that the for now the bias is bullish, right? And if I mark from this low to this particular high, right, as you can see, so this is a buy level, right? This is our 50% retracements. I'm taking this low to this particular high as this whole impulsive wave, right? And this is our 50% zone where market completes a corrective stage and then gives us another impulsive move, right? Very simple market structure: impulsive wave, a typical pullback, and an impulsive move. So price actually respected this buy zone, which is this, right? All right, this is our buy zone, and gold actually respected this and again broke above this previous high. So we know that our bias for today is particularly bullish, right? So right now, if I consider this as a new impulsive wave, market should give us a pullback, right? And yeah, market gave us a pullback. We took our entry at our 50% zone, right? So this move right here, we are expecting this as a corrective pullback. You can say corrective wave or pullback, and now we might see another breakout, right? Breakout above this trend line resistance, and a continuation to the upside, taking all those liquidity. And yeah, session volatility is also playing out exactly from 6 o'clock, which New York session begins. We are seeing the volatility. Before that, we have been seeing the gold was ranging at this zone, right? Looks like market has given us a breakout, which is good. Our take profit is in this zone. Let me mark some key zones we need to observe for today. So this zone right here. So yeah, this is the zone that we need to observe for today. If gold breaks above this particular zone, then I'm very sure, with a strong confirmation, then I'm very sure that it might retest and continue higher with this downward trend, right? So why I'm saying this, as you can see, this whenever price reaches to this zone, we are seeing multiple reaction right here. Sellers price reach to this resistance, we saw sellers break above it, we saw buyers once again break below it, we saw sellers, and so on. So this is a very crucial zone for us today to watch in gold, right? So let this trade play out. Let's look into Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin just invalidated our buy zone, which was this. So looks like now market is reacting from a very one of our key support zone. As you can see, price reached to this particular zone. We saw strong buying, right? Price is again at this zone right here, and also price didn't reach to our sell zone actually, right? As you can see, price didn't even touch our level, right? So actually looks like market gave us a already gave us a reaction from one of our supply zone. I think Bitcoin is gonna go up, might continue higher. All right. So looks like we are looking very at the start of our New York session, which is 6 p.m., which is 6 p.m. IST. We are seeing a bullish candle forming. Along with that, we are seeing significant buying volume, right? So this is telling me that yeah, buyers are interested in coal for right now, at least to this zone, right? So we won't keep a expectation like yeah, gold will definitely will continue higher, so I'm keeping my take profit here, or you can say here. No, we don't want that, right? Throughout the day we'll find many trade setup, right? We need to secure our profits because you never know, right? There is always an uncertainty in the market. So before gold gives us a bearish reaction, I'm already out of the trade, right? So I'm keeping my take profit as per the key zones. So let's see. Also, I'm very interested to see today what market would do in our 7:30, which is our New York Stock Exchange, right? I have very high volatile session, which is from 7:30 to 8:30, right? I guess today we have fundamental news too. Yeah, we have ISM manufacturing PMI, which is at 830. So let's see. All right. So if ISM manufacturing PMI and ISM manufacturing prices. So it's a highly impactful news. So yeah, it will be an interesting session for today. Let's see if we have any trades set up, right? Oh, looks like we have missed a trade in Bitcoin, which was around 450 or 5. We saw inducement in our very key zone, right? One of our buy zones right here. We saw an inducement, crossover, signaling that the momentum has changed, and yeah, we would definitely take a trade at this level. We would have taken partial at this, what can I say, this 5 minutes here, 1:1, and yeah, target this highs. Okay, so 15-minute bullish candle signal of have given us a very good buying volume. So which gives us a confirmation that it has the potential to again continue an upward direction, right? And also our EMA tells us that it's in a very strong buying zone, right? It is telling me that the momentum is bullish, and this momentum right here is very strong, right? Looks like the market is currently respecting this zone, right? Where previously sellers were interested to sell, and price is broken above it. So those sellers are no longer interested to sell. So they would definitely look for buy at this zone. And yeah, we are seeing that result too. So this is a very important level for us. Anyways, I think that maybe market might again sweep this high and might continue lower, right? Cause price is in a very major sell zone, right? if I'm considering this from this high to this low as a new impulsive wave, and right now I'm observing that yeah, market is in a typical corrective stage, but we are not seeing enough sellers, right? Prices already reached to our sell zone, but we are not seeing the momentum to the downside. So yeah, let's see if maybe market wants to manipulate, thinking that yeah, the bias is bullish, so most of those buyers would get trapped. If price reaches to the zone, if we see a good sell opportunity, we would definitely look for a sell trade. But if price reaches to the zones, but my bias is fixed, and the bias is for today is that if price breaks above this zone and this overall downtrend channel, that yeah, price would definitely interested to continue forward to the upside, taking all those liquidity, right, and resting above those highs. So yeah, market gave us a very good reaction from this buy zone, which I was telling, with a strong candle forming, engulfing candle, along with the volume, right? If a liquidity sweep happens, how will we know when to take a shot? Okay, so basically, we never know, right? After sweeping a particular high, uh, sometimes we think that oh, it swept those high, then market would continue lower. No, it might be a stop run. It might continue higher, but the thing is that we have special indication, right? Like the volume and understanding the market structure and price reacting from a key zones. Using all those confluence, we confirm a sell trade, right? Not just if price sweeps a particular high, then we are taking a short. No. Okay, we might see some short term reaction, but yeah, we never take a trade when immediately high takes market takes out a particular high, right? You might see that it will take that particular high, and after a few seconds, it would continue higher and higher, hitting your SL. So we need to confirm that, yeah, after taking a particular high, we need to see some particular indication, right? So using all that confluence and mixing those, we are gonna take a sell trade. So these bearish candles are telling me that, yeah, sellers are trying to go below, but they are failing to do so, right? Strong buyers are in control right now. Price is almost nearing our take profit. Okay, okay. Okay, 178 pips running with this trade. Okay. Looks like price is reacting one of our zones here. All those selling zone. So let's say okay, so in our volume profile, we are seeing that a lot of buyers activity is going on. Right here, you could say 4.43, but we are not seeing the momentum that's needed along with the volume, right? So that's very interesting thing to notice. Maybe all those institutions are gathering and want to sell from this zone, so we need to be very careful, right? Let's look some trades in other pairs too. Okay, okay. No trades right now, it seems. Okay, this looks like a very good sell zone for us in Euro USD. Oop, no trades. Almost there to a take profit. Looks like very strong buyers in control. Oh, just look at the momentum. So price took a take profit. Beautiful trade. Okay, so with this momentum, there's a high possibility that market would continue higher. Beautiful. Okay. Okay. So this trade is done. Total market gave us around 223 pips move. Beautiful. TP hit. Looks like market is reacting from this zone. Let's see. Now if I want to take a long setup, I would definitely take a breakout above this high and above this trend line resistance, right? Oh, wait. Yep. Look at those buyers activity in the market, which is this candle, right? Look at the volume of those of this particular 5 minute candle. Damn. Okay, this gives me a very warning sign to take a long setup, because if I see a sudden unusual volume rising, right? As you can see, those bullish candles volume, right? It was increasing slowly and steadily, right? But out of nowhere, if we see a sudden high volume, right? So this tells me that market might swamp up all those buyers, right? All those buyers liquidity. So we need to be careful while placing a long trade now. Yes, Aqua Shaw. We need a break, a clear break with a very strong momentum and a retest. Then we would definitely look for a buy trade. Just look at the buying activity right now in the market. Damn. Okay, anyways, price is rating for a very key zone. So yeah, we might find a sell trade here, right? We just need some confirmation. So you can see the volume of this bearish candle, right? It's increasing. So looks like sellers are joining right now in the market. But yeah, this might be a manipulation too, right? It might again continue higher and higher. So looks like a Bitcoin market actually respected this overall EMA, which is this 188 EMA, which acts as a very strong support and resistance. So yeah, price failed to maintain that particular level, and looks like market is kind of giving us a pullback. It seems. So if this bearish candle actually closed below this bullish candle with a very strong volume, then yeah, there we could have find a sign that market no longer wants to continue higher. Buyers are no longer interested to buy. Then we would definitely join with those sellers, right? So looks like we are seeing active sellers above at this zone. Okay, okay. Well, looks like I'm seeing some kind of exhaustion in the market. Exhaustion in the sense of buying exhaustion, right? So yeah, if we see some confirmation, I would definitely enter a sell trade at this zone because anyways market is in a key zone. So let's see. Because if you have noticed this particular candle, you have seen that it was a bullish candle, right? And market was trying to close above this uh, previous bullish bar, right? But it failed to do so, even though there were a lot of buying activity with those buying volume, right? Still, it failed to close above that. So this indicates me that slowly market is losing its buying strength, and those sellers wants to sell. So yeah, so we need to be careful while taking long. If market gives us more indication that market wants to reverse from here, I would definitely take a sell trade. We did a bearish candle with a strong volume in order to take a short. looks like we are seeing a lot of selling pressure. You can see those volume of those sellers. Damn boy. If in our 50 minutes it fails to break above this high, then we might know that sellers are invited. So this might not be a manipulation. Why? Because we are seeing a strong bearish candle closing below this bar. If it closes below this bar, then yeah, it's respecting with the volume. So we might see some selling pressure in the market because we are seeing active sellers, right? All right. So we might take a sell trade. If price return to the zone, then yeah, well and good. We would look for a sell trade here at this at the 50% move of this, right? Look at the momentum of those sellers, right? 6.81k. We could have entered a trade here, but this would have been a very risky. So I wanted to see a bearish candle closing below a bullish candle low, right? To get a confirmation. Yeah, as I was telling that we would get an exhaustion, we are definitely seeing that. So it's great. If price was to return to the zone, this is our buy level for gold. Okay, sell set of forming. This is our target. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so we are in the trade. So let me just quickly post in our Telegram group. Mind that this is a very risky trade, so we need to be careful with it. So this trade was a loss. Okay, market took our SL. All right, so I guess this right here might be a manipulation. Let me just quickly post. So I was early in this trade. I should have waited for another confirmation, right? For a divergence, but okay, it's fine. That's how we learn. You can see this strong bullish candle, but very low participant of buyers, right? So this makes me like want to sell here, but we need to see a confirmation. So my problem was that I entered the trade without checking more confirmations. Now market has the potential to continue lower. Let's see.